A horse is terrified, trembling, eyes wide, breathing fast, every muscle in its body screaming, "Run." What does the average person do? They move toward it quickly, they reach for its head, they make soothing sounds in a high, urgent voice, they try to hold it still. Every single one of those instincts is wrong, and every single one of them makes the horse more terrified. Here is what an expert does instead, and once you understand the science behind each step, you will never handle a frightened horse the same way again. Step 1. Why experts go slower. Step 1. Why experts move slower, it's not faster, and when a horse is terrified. When a horse enters a fear state, its nervous system does one thing above all else. It scans the environment for threat signals. Speed is a threat signal. Sudden movement is a threat signal. Anything fast, unpredictable, or erratic in the environment confirms what the horse's amygdala is already telling it. Danger is real and it is close. A 2026 study confirmed what expert trainers have known for decades. Horses in fear states show measurably reduced stress indicators when approached by humans moving at deliberately slow, predictable pace. Compared to humans moving at normal or fast speed, the difference was not small. Heart rate recovery was significantly faster. Stress behavior duration dropped substantially. When an expert approaches a terrified horse, they slow down to a pace that feels almost comically slow to a human, not because they are being cautious, because they are speaking directly to the horse's threat detection system in the only language it understands in that moment. Slow means safe, every movement deliberate, every step telegraphed before it happens. The average person speeds up when they are anxious, the expert slows down. That difference alone separates the two outcomes. Step 2. Why they never look directly. Step 2. Why experts never look directly at a terrified horse. This one surprises people. Your instinct when dealing with a frightened animal is to make eye contact, to try to reach it, to connect, to reassure. Direct eye contact feels natural. To a terrified horse, it reads as predator behavior. Here is the science. Predators hunt with forward-facing eyes. They fix their gaze. They track. A horse's nervous system has been wired for 55 million years to read direct forward gaze as the signal of something that wants to eat it. When you stare at a terrified horse, you are triggering one of the oldest alarm systems in the animal kingdom. Expert trainers approach terrified horses with their gaze directed slightly downward and to the side. They use peripheral vision. They position their body at an angle, not front on, not squared up. Because a squared up human posture reads as confrontation, they keep their body language open, non-directional, and as unthreatening as possible. A May 2025 study found that horses shown videos of humans with direct, fearful gazes showed elevated stress responses compared to horses shown neutral or averted gaze. Even on a screen, the gaze alone changed the horse's physiological state. That is how powerful eye direction is as a threat signal. Look away from a frightened horse. That is not giving up. That is speaking its language. Step 3. Why the withers, not the head. Step 3. Why experts touch the withers, not the head of a frightened horse. When most people want to calm a horse, they reach for the head. They grab the halter. They stroke the nose. They try to control the horse through its face. This is exactly backwards. The head is where a horse's primary sensory equipment lives. Its eyes, its ears, its nose. In a fear state, all of those systems are on maximum alert. Reaching for the head introduces a fast-moving object directly into the horse's primary threat detection zone. The withers, the raised area at the base of the neck where the neck meets the back, is where horses groom each other. It is a social bonding site. It is neurologically connected to the parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for rest and calm. Slow circular pressure at the withers for just 60 seconds has been shown to produce measurable drops in heart rate and visible relaxation behaviors, including head lowering and lip drooping. Expert trainers reach for the withers first, not the head, not the neck, the withers. Slow, circular, steady pressure, and they wait. The horse's nervous system does the rest. Step 4. Why they use their own breathing. Step 4. Why expert trainers use their own breathing as a calming tool. This is the step that sounds the most unusual, and it is backed by some of the most recent and compelling science in equine research. We now know, confirmed by 2024 and 2025 research, that horses synchronize physiologically with the humans they are near. Heart rate, cortisol levels, breathing rhythm. It was when a calm human stands near a frightened horse and breathes slowly and deliberately, the horse's own nervous system begins to follow. Expert trainers breathe out loudly and slowly when working with a terrified horse, not talking, not making soothing sounds, breathing, one long, slow exhale that the horse can hear, can smell, and can register as a direct nervous system signal. The being beside me is not alarmed. The being beside me is safe. I can follow that signal. A January 2026 study confirmed that horses can literally smell the chemical difference between human fear sweat and calm sweat, and that exposure to calm human scent produced calmer behavior in previously stressed horses. Your exhaled breath carries chemical information. Expert trainers use it deliberately. Breathe out slowly near a frightened horse, one long exhale, then wait. You are not just calming yourself. You are giving the horse's nervous system a biological instruction. Step 5. Why they leave early. Step 5. And this one is the most counterintuitive of all. Why expert trainers leave before the horse is fully calm. Most people, when they have a frightened horse beginning to settle, stay. They want to see it through. They want the horse to be fully calm before they leave. They do not want to abandon it while it is still stressed. This instinct, while completely understandable, teaches the horse the wrong lesson. Here is the science. Horses learn through the release of pressure the moment the pressure ends, whether that is physical pressure, emotional pressure, or the pressure of a threatening situation, and the moment of release is what the brain records as the lesson. If you stay until the horse is completely calm, you are present for the calm. The horse does not learn that calm leads to relief, it learns that you are part of the equation. Expert trainers leave at the first sign of genuine relaxation, a lowered head, a soft eye, a slow exhale from the horse. They leave in that window because they want the horse's brain to record, I found calm. The pressure ended. I did that. Not, the human stayed until I was okay. The goal of expert calming is not to soothe the horse. It is to give the horse the experience of soothing itself. That experience, repeated over time, builds a horse that is genuinely resilient, not dependent on a human to regulate it, capable of finding its own way back to calm. The science underneath all 5 steps. Here is what connects all 5 of these steps. Every single one works because it addresses one thing, the horse's nervous system, not its behavior. Most people try to manage what the horse is doing. Experts manage what the horse is feeling because behavior is downstream of nervous system state. Fix the state and the behavior follows. Try to fix the behavior while the nervous system is in crisis and you are fighting biology with force. Slow movement, averted gaze, withers touch, deliberate breathing, an early exit, 5 steps, one principle. Work with the nervous system, not against it. That is not horse whispering. That is neuroscience applied to a stable. Subscribe to Wild Mind Pets. Leave a comment below. Have you ever handled a terrified horse and wished you knew what to do? Tell me what happened. I will read every single one, because understanding the science does not just make you a better handler. It makes you someone your horse can actually trust. See you in the next one.